you have to do for your mom is just to pick out a casket and an outer burial container. Have you decided on what you wanted, whether a metal or wood casket?
What's the price difference between?
Usually your metal caskets are a little cheaper than wood caskets. And the gauges that we have are 18 and 20 gauge. 20 gauge being a lighter weight, it's not as thick. The sidewalls are not as thick. One of the 18 gauges is a medium grade, a medium thickness, a medium weight. The lower that you go down in gauges, it does cost a little bit more. So 18 gauge is a little bit more expensive than a 28 gauge. 28 gauge, not all 20 gauges are resistant to the elements, meaning they don't have sealers, where your 18 gauges will have a sealer. If you step over here with me real fast, this is an example of an 18 gauge metal casket. And like I say, weight and thickness of the wall is kind of the only difference. Also with 18 gauges, you can personalize it, special touch, you know, maybe if your mom was a musician, we can put musical emblems on, that kind of thing. But again, there's a price associated with that. And with the 18 gauges, they are a little bit more expensive, about $1,200 more than what you would pay for a 20-inch gauge. And also, yes, sir.
Do the wood vaults, wood caskets, do they seal? Are they sealers? Or?
Most wood caskets do not seal. Okay. There are some, but for those, you are really, really pricey. Okay. Yeah. And over here, you see is our various burial vaults that you can purchase. This Monticello is probably the standard, the cheapest one. It only has single protection, a single liner in it, and it goes up from there. Like I said, you can get various types of protection all the way up until the bronze, the Wilbur bronze, which is a triangle. It's a triple liner on the man's side. So, and again, basic, extreme. So there is a price in that.
How much does something like that run?
Something like this runs probably about $1,200, $1,300, whereas your Wilbur bronze can go up to $10,000, $12,000. So
what's the point? What's the purpose of the vault?
Well, the purpose of the vault is to protect the casket against the elements. You know, just placing a casket in the ground, there's different impacts, and so because it's under there, it can be destroyed. Where when you have a burial vault, a container, it actually protects the casket and protects your mom.
So you'd be all right with going like 20 with no sealer. You're better off to go 20 gauge with no sealer in a vault versus an 18 with a sealer.
Yes, because again, a sealer is only as good as its burial container. So if you don't have the container and you have a sealer, that really does no good. But if you have a good sealer with a good vault, you know, maximum protection, and that's what you want. It's peace of mind, and that's what I want to give you: is peace of mind that your mom, that she will be protected. Any other questions? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give y'all time just to go through our catalog so you can see the various products that we offer, and that you can make a selection, and I'll come back in a little bit and we can discuss it.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.